Here's chapter 28 of Wish. And so the summer drifted by up there in the Blue Ridge Mountains. I was glad when Bible school was over and all I had to do was play cards on Howard's porch or take Wishbone down to the creek. Some days we rode our bikes to nowhere in particular, and once in a while we sold vegetables and bread and butter pickles out of a wagon at the end of our driveway. Mrs. Autumn taught me how to crochet and help make a scarf for Bertha. Gus took me fishing, and I even won a few Bible bucks in Sunday school. Jackie called every now and then. She had a new boyfriend named Jake who drove a motorcycle. Carolee's parents didn't like him. But who cares, she said. Not me. She didn't get the bank teller job she wanted, but she met some guy who needed a file clerk at his insurance agency, and then she could finally quit that Waffle House job. I got a few more letters from Scrappy. He didn't say much except, "It sure has been hot here lately," or "I'm getting fat eating jailhouse food. Ha ha." I still made my wish every day because I decided I was not ready to give up yet. I wished on a butterfly that landed on me, a camel-shaped cloud, a cricket in the house, and a lightning bug glowing on my ring finger. I found another four-leaf clover and a penny in the parking lot, and one time we drove across the state line into Tennessee, which is good for wishing if you clap 3 times first. And then one day a lady from social services showed up at Gus and Bertha's. She snooped around the house, her eyes flitting here and there, examining every little thing. She made a face at the cat hair on the couch and raised her eyebrows at those canning jars in my room. Bertha followed along behind her, chattering a mile a minute about what a big help I am around the house and how much I loved Vacation Bible School. Of course, she left out the parts about T.J. Rainey and that dumb lunchbox note. "And check out her dog," she said, nodding toward Wishbone snoring by the back door. "You wouldn't believe how she takes care of that dog. Feeds him, walks him, lets him sleep right on her pillow every night." That lady made another face and then asked if there was somewhere we could talk. "Why don't we go out to the back porch?" Bertha said. So we sat on the porch with the afternoon sun high above the mountains while that lady sat in Gus's chair and told us that the situation back in Raleigh had improved. I watched Bertha's face turn white and felt my stomach do a flip. Improved? The lady went on to tell us how Mama was doing better and trying harder and deserved a chance. She explained how it was always best for children to live with their real parents. "Whenever possible," she added quickly. Then she blabbered on, but all I heard were words like Charlie's well-being and supervision and stable environment. Bertha kept pushing at her hair with a shaky hand and nodding, and then that lady said she would send someone to pick me up in a few weeks, and that was that. Believe me when I tell you my head was spinning. Why was I feeling so scared? I sat there on that porch with confusion swirling around me like a swarm of angry bees. Shouldn't I be feeling happy? Hadn't I wanted to go back to Raleigh? Didn't I hate these hillbilly kids here in Colby? Didn't I want to get the heck out of this place where my only friend was an up-down boy and I slept on Cinderella pillowcases in a shabby old house hanging off the side of a mountain? And then I had a thought that made me jump up and run to the front door, where Bertha was watching that lady's car disappear up the driveway. "What about Wishbone?" I hollered. "Tell that lady I'm not leaving Wishbone." Bertha swiped at her cheeks and pulled me into her and said the perfect Bertha thing. "I will make things right for you, Charlie," she said. "I promise."